Success is completely under your control. Listen to African proverbs to become a successful person today. I have tried to elaborate African proverbs for you. Okay, let's start, without delay. A person is a person, because of other people. This proverb is the bedrock of South Africa's society, which is rooted in community. Africans have the spirit of Ubuntu without having to try. It is part of who we have always been, and the acknowledgement of the fact that we are a product of each other's actions and decisions. Ubuntu is a reflection of what it takes to live in true unity, and explores what it means to work, live, and thrive together. A tree is bent, while it is still wet. The meaning of this proverb is that wisdom and behavioral influences are instilled when a person is still young. If we intend to create thought leaders, action takers, and change makers, we need to make sure that we teach our children, and the next generation, the significance of what it means to have the future in their hands, while they are still young, to empower them to become the next generation of world leaders. You strike a woman, you strike a rock. This is a saying that originated during the apartheid era of South Africa, which describes her contribution to the fight against the oppression of women. This proverb, you hit a woman, you hit a rock. Along with encapsulating the power of women, this proverb is telling a lot about how women are the backbone of any society. The child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. There is a popular and widely known African proverb means that children desperately need connection, love, and community. If these needs aren't met, they'll cry out for help, and even resort to destructive behavior. Only a fool tests the depth of a river with both feet. The meaning behind the proverbs is, you don't jump straight into a situation, without thinking about it first. Knowledge is like a garden, if it is not cultivated, it cannot be harvested. That means, if you don't make efforts to acquire knowledge, then you would not expect to have it, and if you do not put the knowledge you have to use, you cannot expect to gain anything from it. Sugarcane is sweetest at its joint. Means, good and sweet things of life may appear difficult to achieve, but in the end, it is worth it. A woman holds the knife at the sharp end. Which loosely translates to, a woman holds the knife at the sharp end. Given the hardships that women and girls have to face in their lifetime, everything from period poverty and gender-based violence, to higher levels of unemployment, and the burden of unpaid care work, such an idiom could not be more fitting. This proverb serves as an important reminder that we still have a long way to go to ensure the safety, dignity, and equality of women and girls around the world. Don't set sail using someone else's star. Means, avoid copying someone else. Just because someone has been successful, in what he or she does should not be. What will make you to do the same thing, and expect to be successful? A chattering bird builds no nest. This proverb that is largely used by Cameroonians and Ugandans seeks to tell the listener that they should stop talking about what they want to do and actually do it. It's an important message for everyone, whether you're a world leader, or someone who wants to start driving change in your own community. Talking will not get any real work done. It is time to take action. The best way to eat an elephant in your path is to cut him up into little pieces. The meaning behind the proverbs, the best approach to solving a problem is to take it bit by bit, one at a time. A restless feet may walk into a snake pit. Means of this proverbs is, if someone is busy doing nothing, or is involved in what he does not know about, it is easy for him or her to get into trouble. Hands wash each other. This proverb speaks to how the systems of life work. Meaning we know that we are here, on this planet, to help and build each other up. If we help our neighbor, we are actually helping ourselves in the long run. No one exists in a vacuum. There is no beauty, but the beauty of action. A simple yet powerful Moroccan proverb that reads, "There is no beauty but the beauty of action," is one we're sure will resonate with global citizens everywhere. Thoughts and words may be enticing, but it is our actions that hold the real reward. Our actions have the power to change the world around us, and inspire others in our lives to get up and take action too. The world needs immediate action to defeat poverty. Not later or sometime in the future, but now. A chick that will grow into a cock can be spotted the very day it hatches. Means, you can easily foresee the future of something through the character and telltale signs it exhibits today. A man who pays respect to the great paves the way for his own greatness. The meaning behind the Proverbs is, what goes around, comes around, so whatever you sow, you shall reap. A roaring lion kills no one. Means, you cannot achieve or gain anything by mere sitting around and just talking about it. Do not call the forest that shelters you a jungle. Means, do not insult someone who is taking care of your responsibility or taking care of you. When a king has good counselors, his reign is peaceful. Means of this Proverbs is, what defines a man is the circumstances and people around him, and if they are good, he turns out good. If a child washes his hands, he could eat with kings. Means, if you prepare and allow yourself to be well trained, when you have the opportunity, you will achieve a lot and be favored in due course. The rain does not fall on one roof. Means, trouble comes to everyone at one time or another. Life is like a mist or a shadow, it quickly passes by. Meaning behind the Proverbs is, life is too short, and you only live it once. Wherever a man goes to dwell, his character goes with him. Means, what defines a man is his character, which is inseparable from him and follows him everywhere he goes. Do not look where you fell, but where you slipped. Means, don't look at your mistakes, look at what caused your mistakes, otherwise you may repeat the same mistake again. He who wants to eat out of the rock must not look at the edges of his axe. Means, if you want to be successful, be prepared to make sacrifices. A farmer does not clear the bush and expects the grass to dry immediately. Meaning of this Proverbs is, patience is essential in everything you do in life. The insect that eats cola nut is right inside the leaf. Means, your enemy is always closer to you than you think. You do not lend your knife to another person when your yam is on the fire. The meaning behind the Proverbs is, satisfy yourself first before thinking of others. Which Proverbs did you like the most? Please share your opinion in the comment and subscribe the channel to watch the next part of this video. Thank you for watching.